Hello, hello, hello. How's it going today? I hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to start standing at the top of our mats. So go ahead and move towards the top of your mat. And as you inhale, start to lift all 10 toes up off the mat. And as you exhale, lay your pinky toes down, your middle toes down, and your big toes down to the mat. Now we'll start to take some shoulder rolls here. Inhale, rolling your shoulders forward to the front of your room. Inhale, roll the shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, pull your shoulder blades together and down your back. A couple more times. Inhaling, rolling your shoulders forward. Inhale, still roll the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, pull your shoulders together and down. One more time. Inhale, rolling those shoulders forward. Inhale, still roll the shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, pull the shoulder blades together and down your back. Now taking your chin to your chest, start to roll your head from side to side. And taking your right ear to your right shoulder. Pulling your left shoulder towards your left ankle. If you'd like to add a little bit more traction here, maybe you take your right hand over the top of your head and hook onto your left temple and maybe add a little bit of extra weight there. And then lowering your right arm, take your chin up towards the chest, or chin up towards the ceiling. And taking your left ear to your left shoulder. And again, mindfully pull your right shoulder down towards your right ankle. And then taking your left hand on top of your head, maybe pressing into this a little bit, adding a bit more tension here. And then taking that left hand down, chin to the chest. And slowly pulling your chin to a neutral position, blinking your eyes open. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. And inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive, take it all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway, send the gaze forward. Hands can be on the shins or on the thighs here. And exhale, fold and hang. Now place your hands on your legs and actually slide your hands all the way up your legs and leading with your elbows and the back of your palms facing each other as you come up through the center. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. And inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, swan dive, take it all the way down. One more time like this. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Now actually slide your hands up your legs. Sliding, sliding, sliding. Elbows up. Back of the hands face each other. Take it all the way up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. And inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhaling, bending the knees, swan dive, take it all the way down. Now inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Stepping your left foot back to the back of your mat, low lunge. And stepping your right foot back, downward facing dog. Now this is our first downward facing dog, so take a few yeses and nos with your head. Maybe wag that tail a little bit. And bending your right knee, letting your left heel melt closer to the ground. And maybe switch it up. And letting both heels melt down to the ground. Inhale, lifting the heels up nice and high. Exhale, bringing the knees all the way down to the mat and untucking your toes. A few cat-cows here. Inhaling cow pose, let that belly hang down with the shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, cat it up. And a couple more. Inhaling cow pose. And exhaling, cat it up. One more. Inhaling, cow pose. And exhaling, cat it up. Pressing back into your child's pose. Making fists with your hands. Circling those fists around one way. And circling the fist around the opposite way. Now spreading your fingers out nice and wide. Inhale, roll forward through cat to plank pose on the knees. And exhale, elbows brush ribs as you slowly make your way all the way down to the mat. Untucking the toes. Hit your Spider-Man, your fingers up on the sides of your mat. Rolling the shoulders down your back. Inhaling, lifting the chest, modified cobra. Exhale all the way down. Two more. Inhaling, modified cobra. Exhaling all the way down. And last one, inhaling, modified cobra. And exhaling all the way down. Bringing your palms in flat. Inhaling, plank pose on the knees. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the heels and walking on your toes all the way to the top of the mat. Once you get there, let your heels melt down. Inhale, lift halfway, send the gaze forward. And exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up, circle sweeping the arms, interlacing your fingers above your head, pressing your palms up towards the ceiling, and your pinky fingers back towards the back of your room. And then pressing your palms to the front of the room and cat in your back. And then pressing the palms down towards the floor. Take a big inhale as you circle all the way around one way. And circle all the way around the opposite way. And then pull up through center. Releasing the fingers, baby back bend. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhaling, swan dive, take it all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Stepping your right foot back into the back of the mat. Now step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting your heels up nice and high. Exhale, let both heels fall over to the right, bending your knees out to the left, and pressing your heart back towards your thighs. And then inhale, center, switching it up. Let both heels fall to the left, bend your knees out to the right, and press your heart back towards your thighs. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring the knees all the way down to the mat, tabletop position. When you're here, inhale, cow pose. Now let's start to make barrel rolls. So rib cage to the right, chin to the chest, cat it up. Rib cage to the left, and down through cow pose. And two more on your own breath count. And then pausing, going the opposite direction, rib cage to the left, chin to the chest, cat it up. Rib cage to the right, and down through cow pose, and then two more on your own breath count. When you're all done taking a breath in, exhale, pressing back into your child's pose, making fists with the hands and circling those fists around one way. And circling the fist around the opposite leg. Spreading your fingers out nice and wide. Inhale, rolling forward through cat to plank pose. This time you can either be on your knees or maybe off your knees. Taking a deep breath in your nose. Exhaling, elbows brush ribs as you lower all the way down. And untucking the toes, tighten your palms up on the sides of your mat. Roll the shoulders onto your back. Inhale, lifting the chest, modified cobra. Exhale, right shoulder center the mat, gazing over your left shoulder. And then inhaling, modified cobra. And exhaling, left shoulder center the mat, gaze over your right. Inhale, modified cobra. Exhale all the way down to the mat. And bringing your palms in flat, inhaling, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Now inhaling, heels high, exhaling, knees bend. Walk, stepper, silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway, send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Circle sweeping the arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhaling, swan dive, take it all the way down. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold, stepping your left foot back, low lunge, dropping your back knee, circle sweep the arms up towards the ceiling, lifting up to lean back here. And then exhaling, hands come down and surround this right leg, straighten through your right leg, bow down. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway. Exhale, leading with the heart, fold over. Bending into your right knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And with your left hand down, inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky. Exhaling, right hand down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Now you're welcome to stay here or in child's pose if you choose. Or maybe we'll roll through a vinyasa flow. So inhaling, rolling forward to plank pose. And exhale, lowering all the way to the belly. Untucking the toes, slide your hands a little bit more towards your waist. Inhaling, lifting the chest, cobra pose. Exhale, all the way down. Inhaling, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Circle sweep the arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhaling, swan dive, take it all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Stepping your right foot back. Dropping your back knee. Sweeping the arms up and back. Lean back here. Janee asana. Exhaling, hands come down and surround this left leg. Straighten through your left leg, bow down. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway. Exhale, lead with the heart, fold over. Bending into your left knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. With your right hand down, inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. Exhaling, left hand down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward to plank pose. Exhale, low planker all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, deep breath in your nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway, send the gaze forward. And exhale, fold and hang. Start to bend the knees, sit the hips back. Inhale, through chair. To stand all the way up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhaling, straightening your arms. Exhaling, hands at heart center. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. Now bending your knees, sitting your hips back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, swan dive. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back to the back of the mat, low lunge. Spiraling that back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Reaching your arms forward. Inhale, take it all the way up. Warrior one. Exhale, sitting an inch deeper into the pose. And if you'd like, interlacing your fingers above your head with your index finger long. Lift up to lean back. Press back. Go back here. And exhaling, hands come down and surround this right leg. Move to the ball of your back foot, dropping your back knee to the mat and straightening your front leg. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway. Exhale, leading with the heart, fold over. Bending into your right knee, step back, downward facing dog. Again, you're welcome to sit out these vinyasa flows, or you're welcome to take the flow. Here we go. Inhaling, rolling forward to plank. Exhale, low planker all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in the nose. Open mouth, let that breath go. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bent. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold and hang. Again, bending the knees, sitting the hips back. Inhale, chair. Slowly stand all the way up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90. Inhale, straightening your arms. Exhaling, hands at heart center. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. Bending your knees, sitting your hips back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back, spiraling that back heel down at a 45-degree angle, and reaching your arms forward. Inhale, take it all the way up for your warrior one. Now sitting an inch deeper into the pose, if you'd like, interlace your fingers with your index finger long. Lift up to lean back, really pressing down through the outer edge of your back pinky toe, your back foot. Lift up, lean back, press back, go back. Exhaling, hands come down and surround this left foot. Move to the ball of your back foot, dropping the back knee. Straightening through your front leg, bow down. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway. Exhale, lead with your heart, folding over. And bending into this left knee, stepping back, downward facing dog. Now remember, you can stay here or float through that vinyasa flow. Inhaling, rolling forward to plank pose. Exhale, low planker all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 2 more deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 1 more deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend, walk step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Now inhaling, lifting halfway, heel toe your feet out hip width distance. And exhale, fold, grabbing opposite elbows here, and taking a little sway from side to side. Now finding center, releasing the elbows, inhaling, lifting halfway. Heel toe the feet back together again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up, circle sweeping the arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Now you're going to take your right elbow over the top of your left elbow, making equal arms. So you can either stack your elbows on top of each other or maybe grab opposite shoulders here, whichever one works for you. Taking a deep breath in the nose. Exhale, pull the elbows in towards your chest, chin to the chest. And then pulling the elbows to center. Releasing the bind, circle sweep the arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90. Inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhaling, swan dive, take it all the way down. And inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Stepping that left foot back to the back of the mat. Spiraling your back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Reaching your arms forward. Inhale, take it all the way up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhaling, warrior 2. Now adjust your feet here for warrior 2. Make a big stance. Remembering your back foot, the toes on your back foot are a little bit more forward than the heel. And when you bend your front knee, you want your front knee to press out towards the pinky edge of your front foot. So flipping your front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Now straighten through your front leg, reaching your right arm and your right rib cage forward, forward, forward. Tick tock the arms, warrior 2. Now bending it, warrior 2, triangle pose. I can get it right tonight. Here we go. Bending into your front knee, warrior 2. We're going to take this flow 2 more times. So inhale, reverse the warrior. Straighten your front leg so you're in a reverse triangle. Reach your right arm and your right rib cage forward. Tick-tocking the arms, triangle pose. Bend into your front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Straighten through your front leg. Reach this right arm and right rib cage forward, forward, forward. Tick-tock the arms, triangle pose. Now bending into your front knee, warrior 2. And inhale, reverse the warrior. This time keeping your front knee bent. And side angle pose. Take your right forearm on your right thigh. And your left arm coming all the way over the top of your head. Reaching for the front of the room. Now inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to surround your right foot. Move to the ball of your back foot. Now dropping your back knee down to the mat, swing your left shin off to the left. And as you do, you're gonna sweep your right leg back behind you, and now you're in a supported half moon. Now take that right foot down, stand up on your left shin, and take your left hand, slide it down your right leg, and take your left arm all the way over the top of your head. Standing back up on that left shin. Now take your left hand down to the mat and lift your right leg again for the supported half moon. We have an option here. Bend your right leg, reaching back with your right hand, grabbing a hold of that right ankle, and then kick your foot away from you. Now slowly release, plank pose, lower all the way down to your belly. And take our belly down backward here, so take your arms long beside you with your palms flat. Chin slightly tucked, kissing your legs together. If you can, deep breath in. Exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, lift the chest, the legs, and possibly the palms up off the mat. Release down. Right ear to the mat, gaze left. Bending the knees, windshield wiper from side to side. And finding center, palms beside the ribcage. Inhale, plank pose on the knees. Exhale, press back to child's pose. 3 breaths here. Inhaling in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 2 more, deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, sliding forward cat. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bent. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Heel toe your feet out hip width distance. And exhale, fold. Either piece fingers around big toes, thumbs to big toenails. Or if you'd like, lift up the front of your feet, taking your hands underneath. Elbows out to the sides of the room. Back of the neck, nice and long. And inhaling, lifting halfway, releasing the bind. Heel toe your feet back together again. Exhale, fold and hang. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Circle, sweeping the arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Now take your left elbow over the top of your right elbow for equal arms. Deep breath in your nose. Exhale, pull the elbows in towards your chest. Now pulling the elbows to center, releasing the bind, circle, sweeping the arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90. Inhaling, straightening your arms. Exhaling, swan dive, take it all the way down. Inhaling, lifting halfway, send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Stepping your right foot back to the back of the mat and spiraling your back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Reaching your arms forward, inhale, take it all the way up. Baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhale, open up to that warrior two. So wiggle your feet. There you go, sitting deep into this warrior two. Flipping your front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back, and straighten through your front leg. Now reach your left arm and your left rib cage, forward, forward, forward. Tick-tock the arms, triangle pose. We'll take this flow 2 more times. So bending into your front knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Straighten through your front leg. Reach your left arm and your left rib cage forward. Tick-tock the arms, triangle pose. Bending into the front knee, warrior two. Flipping your front palm, inhale, reverse. Straighten through your front leg and reach the left arm and the left rib cage forward, forward, forward. Tick-tock your arms, triangle pose. Bending into the front knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, keeping the front knee bent this time. And exhale, side angle pose, either left forearm, left thigh, or left elbow on the inside of your left leg. Right arm coming all the way over the top of your head. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to surround your left leg into the ball of your back foot. With your right hand down, inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. Now drop your back knee to the mat. Swing your right shin off to the right. Sweep your left leg back. Now you're in a supported half moon here. Pause for a moment there. Now dropping that left knee down, stand up on your right shin. Slide your left hand down the side of your left leg with your right arm coming all the way over the top of your head, reaching for the back of your room. And standing up on the shin. Take your right hand all the way down, lift this left leg. Now you're welcome to stay here or take the option to bend your left leg, reaching back with your left hand and kicking that left foot away from your body. Slowly release, plank pose, elbows brush ribs. Lower all the way to the belly. And arms long beside you with your palms flat. Deep breath in your nose. Exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, and possibly lift your palms up off the mat here. And releasing, left ear to the mat, gaze right, bend the knees, windshield wiper from side to side. Finding center, palms beside the rib cage, inhale, plank pose on your knees. Exhale, pressing back, child's pose. Taking 3 breaths here, inhaling in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 2 more, deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 1 more, deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. Inhale, sliding forward, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bent. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway, send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Bending your knees, sitting your hips back. Inhale, chair pose. Now shifting the weight onto your right leg, take your left leg all the way over the top of your right leg for eagle legs. And left arm underneath right arm for equal arms, or you can grab opposite shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, pull the elbows in towards your belly, chin to chest, sleeping eagle. One breath. Now pulling your equal arms to center, lift your left leg off of your right leg. Keep your eagle arms, breath in. Exhale, float your left leg back behind you. So warrior three with eagle arms. Now we're going to drop down into those warrior one legs and lift your eagle arms up towards the ceiling. Pulling the eagle arms to center, release the bind, circle, sweep your arms. Baby back bend, elbows at 90. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, open up to the warrior two. Here we go, flipping your front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Straighten through your front leg. Start to reach your right arm and your right rib cage forward. Tuck your arms, triangle pose. Bending into your front knee, warrior two. Keep that front leg bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Either right forearm, right thigh, or right elbow on the inside of your right leg. Now you're welcome to stay here in side angle pose, or take the option of a half moon. So placing your left hand on your left hip, gazing out in front of your right toes, shift your weight onto your right leg, and lift your left leg. Now when your balance is on, left fingers up towards the sky. If your balance is super on, maybe you float your right fingers just off the floor. Stealthy as you can, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to surround your right foot, moving to the ball of your back foot. Now step your back foot up a tiny step, straightening through your front leg and bow down over your front leg. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway. Option to pull the right toes back towards your shin as you fold over this right leg. Bending into your right knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Now inhaling, rolling forward to plank pose. Let both heels fall over to the left as you take your right hand to your chest and up towards the ceiling. If you need a little bit of a modification today, you're welcome to bring your left knee down and certainly come into that supported half moon. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, maybe you simply take your right leg off of your left leg. And then taking the right hand to your chest and all the way down, belly down to the mat. Place your forearms down on the mat, making the number 11 with your forearms here. And inhaling, pulling your chest through your forearms for Sphinx pose. Now exhaling, I want you to tuck your toes and lift your whole body. Lifting Walking your feet in towards your elbows here for dolphin pose. So you're on your forearms. It's like a downward facing dog, but you're on your forearms here. And allow the back of your head and neck to hang. And simply take a few deep breaths. Now bringing your knees down to the mat, untuck your toes, press your hips back onto your heels, taking 3 breaths here, inhaling in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 2 more, deep breath in the nose. Exhale, let that breath go. 1 more, deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhaling, pulling forward to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, heels high. Exhaling, knees bend. Walk, step, or silently hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Send the gaze forward. Exhale, fold and hang. Bend the knees, sit the hips back. Inhaling, chair pose. Shifting the weight onto your left leg, taking your right leg over the top of your left leg for eagle legs. And then taking your left arm over the top of your right arm for eagle arms. Deep breath in your nose. Exhale, pull the elbows in towards your belly here. Now inhale, pull the elbows to center, lifting your right leg. Keep your eagle arms, float your right leg back behind you. Dropping down into your warrior 1 leg, lifting your elbows up and leaning back here. And pulling the elbows to center, release the bind, circle, sweep the arms, baby back bend, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhaling, straightening the arms. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Flipping your front palm, inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Straighten through your front leg. Reach your left arm in the left rib cage forward, forward. Tick, tuck the arms, triangle pose. Bending into your front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, side angle pose. Your left forearm, left thigh, or left elbow on the inside of your left leg. Right arm comes all the way over the top of your head. Now, if you'd like, you're welcome to stay here, or simply take your right hand on your right hip, gaze out in front of you, shift your weight onto your left leg, and lift that right leg half moon. Now, if your balance is on, take that right arm up towards the sky. If your balance is super on, maybe you float your left fingertips just off the floor. Stealthy as you can, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhaling, cartwheeling the hands down to surround your left foot. Come to the ball of your back foot. Now stepping that back foot up a tiny step and straightening through your front leg. Inhaling, lifting your chest halfway. Option to pull the left toes back towards your shin as you fold over your left leg. Bending into your left knee, stepping back, downward facing dog. Now inhale, rolling forward to plank pose. Let both of your heels fall to the right. Take your left hand to your chest and up towards the ceiling. Again, if you need to modify here, you're welcome to put your right knee down to the mat and lift. If you need to make it more intense, you lift your left leg off of your right leg in side plank. Taking a few deep breaths there. And taking your left hand to your chest and down to the mat. Laying all the way down to your belly, forearms down on the mat. Inhale, pull the chest through the forearms, Sphinx pose. And we'll exhale into our dolphin pose. So tucking the toes, lifting the body, walking your feet up towards your elbows here. Forearms are down on the mat, and you simply allow your head and neck to hang. Taking a few deep breaths. Now bringing your knees down to the mat, untucking your toes, press your hips back onto your heels, taking your arms long beside you with your palms up, if it's okay with your head and neck, and then maybe take a little rubs of your forehead from side to side or ear to ear. Finding center, reaching your arms forward, letting your hips fall over to the left or the right as you swing your legs around in front of you. With your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, grab the fronts of your knees and simply start to lean back here. And as you lean back, your feet will slowly drag on your mat and you'll go to laying on your back here. Pulling the knees in towards your belly. Now extend your left leg long and pull your right knee into your belly, circling this right knee around one way. And circling around the opposite way. And pulling the right knee into your belly, bending your left knee, catch the ankle of the right leg, and open up into your figure four. Now weaving your right hand through the middle of your figure four, interlacing behind your thigh or below your knee on the left leg. Deep breath in your nose. Exhale, pull the left knee in closer towards you. And simply releasing your hand, find here. Take your right leg over the top of your left leg and let both knees fall over to the left, either keeping your gaze at a neutral or sending the gaze over your right shoulder. Taking a nice deep breath in your nose. And exhale, let that breath go. And pulling your knees to center. Taking your right leg off of your left leg. Taking a big body yawn here, stretching your fingers to the top of the mat, toes to the bottom of the mat. Pulling that left knee into your belly, big squeeze. Circling the left knee around one way. And circling around the opposite way. And pulling that left knee into your belly, bending your right knee, catch the ankle of the left leg, figure four. Weaving the left hand through the middle of your figure four, interlacing behind your thigh or below your knee on that right leg. Deep breath in your nose. Exhale, pull your right knee in. Closer towards you. And slowly releasing the bind. Taking your left leg all the way over the top of your right leg and allowing both knees to fall to the right. Either keeping your gaze at a neutral or maybe sending the gaze over your left shoulder. Deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Inhaling, knees center. Taking your left leg off of your right. Pulling the heels in towards your bottom with your arms long beside you. We'll prepare for bridge pose. So when preparing for bridge pose, you want to have a little space in between your neck and the mat. And also, once the hips are lifted, please don't look side to side. So make sure that you're ready to not look side to side. Here we go. Inhale, start to lift the hips up, 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 up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, roll your back down one vertebrae at a time until your tail touches. And again, here we go. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And exhale, roll it down one vertebrae at a time until the tail touches. And last one. Inhale, roll all the way up. Pause there. And then you can either place your hands underneath you, make this more of a yin pose, a supportive, restorative pose. You're welcome to take your hands and interlace your fingers, a more active pose here. Wherever you're at, chin is off the chest, and you're breathing. Now unlace your fingers, roll your back down one vertebrae at a time. Step your feet out, mats with distance, and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Now letting the knees fall over to the right. Pick your right foot up, placing it on the outside of your left knee, applying as much or as little pressure as you'd like. And if you want, you can send your gaze over your left shoulder, taking a nice deep breath in the nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Taking your right foot off your left knee, again, windshield wipering from side to side. Letting your knees fall to the left, picking your left foot up, placing it on the outside of your right leg, applying as much or as little pressure. If you'd like, you can send the gaze over your right shoulder, deep breath in your nose. And exhale, let that breath go. And taking the left foot off the right, pull the knees to center. And pulling the knees in towards your belly. One big hug here. Squeezing your eyes tight, toes tight. Squeeze everything as tight as possible. Breath in. Exhale. Release into Shavasana. Allowing your feet to splay out to the corners of your mat. Your arms to lay down beside you with your palms up and closing your eyes. So you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you're moving on, start to deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and your toes. And then simply rolling over onto your right side, bending your knees and making a little pillow for your head with your arm. Deep breath in your nose. And exhale, let that breath go. Now carefully pressing yourself up into a comfortable seated position. At the top of your mat, hands come to heart center. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. Namaste.